guys, Dorothy here, Done by Dorothy. We're here doing day 3 of our 25 Days of Christmas digital giveaway and tutorials. So, you know, we have day 1, we finished our booklet and we've got it clipped in. Then day 2, we had our faux frame, our tag, and our pocket. So, let me get these out of the way. So that was just 2 days. So we're building a journal, and at the end we'll have a journal completed. So day 3, let me get my paper with the digitals and show you. Let me add a little light. There we go. Okay, day 3, we have the small card. We have the ATC size card. We also have the double-sided postcard. So this is what we're going to be working with today. Hopefully you guys can see that really well. Okay, so this is what we're going to be making today, our small ATC card. We're going to be doing our postcard. This is our number 3. And then we're going to be doing an altered paperclip. And I will show you there's a different way you can make this if you don't want to do the clip. We are using for our numbers the Stampin' Up! 25 Days collection, or you can use any numbers that you have. It really doesn't matter. This is just happens to be the one that I have, so I'm using it. Okay, so I have already cut out my digitals. Let me put these to the side. And I sort of have the sniffles, so let me apologize ahead of time for that. So I've already cut these out, so I'm going to ink them up. Easy. And I'm using Tim Holtz Distress ink in the Vintage Photo. So there's that. And you could wait as you lay down each one of these pieces to ink it. I just think it's easier to do them all together. While you have it out, save yourself from getting it out. And I'm sorry they're shadowing today. The lighting is really bad. I am going to go ahead and fold this in half so I can ink the center. We do not have to ink up the inside because we are going to be putting some tea-dyed paper in it to cover on the inside. Okay, there's that. Now, with this, which is what we did, the altered paperclip, if you do not want to do a paperclip, because I know some people don't like doing that, you can fold. Just fold it in half. You know, and then you've got a small journaling spot if you want to do that. I'm actually going to trim mine down to just the black frame. I'm holding them together so they'll be the same size because I want the front and the back of my altered paperclip to be the same. I have glue on my fingers. Sorry if you guys, it's sort of sticky. Okay, so with that, now I'm going to go ahead and ink up my edges on this. And this is pretty fast. It won't take that long. This is pretty simple. You know, really great for a beginner. Or people, you know, that have journaled for a while even. Okay. So, let's begin with our ATC card. And I'm going to pull out my scrap piece of paper I've been using. Okay, I have it inked. I actually want to turn it over. I'm going to ink the back side of this. And then we're going to stencil the back. Again, I'm going to use the potato bag that I used in one. And this is just a scrap piece that I have. I've been using the same one to sort of stencil, and I'm just going to stencil around in there. I'm sorry if you could hear that car passing by. Okay, so that's stencil, and it gave us our back. There's our front. So now we just need to attach our ribbon. I'm actually using this small ribbon. It says Merry Christmas on it. You could use any kind of ribbon that you like. I actually got this with my big tote that I got when I bought it at Goodwill. So, and I'm going to use the Tim Holtz Ideology tiny paper attacher and just staple it on there. You could also, you know, if you have a sewing machine, you could sew around the edge. You could back it with coffee dyed paper if you didn't have ink, you know, to use on the back. So that's just a small tuck journaling card. So that part's done. So there's the first piece of our 3. Okay, then I have, let's see, my postcard here. I'm going to find a scrap piece of coffee dyed paper. I got my postcard, and this was a half page where I'd actually ripped, you know, the half page off, and it's a perfect fit. And I'm going to keep about 1/4 of an inch around. So I'm going to glue this down. And like I said, these are really easy. I mean, you know, if you needed to do throw something together, you know, even, you know, like the ATC card would be great even to use as a gift tag. Or, you know, staple on a craft bag, you know, to make a really cute Christmas gift bag. There's just tons of things you can do. And again, I'm going to leave about 1/4 of an inch all the way around on my edges. I'm going to burnish it down really good. I use my bone folder, but I'm using my fingers because, once again, my bone folder, not sure where I did with it. So, and then I'm just going to cut off approximately 1/4 of an inch. Leave 1/4 of an inch on, not cut it off. And you guys, you know, in the comments below, let me know, you know, what you think about the series so far, or if there's certain things you want to see, because, you know, I'm just building the digitals as I go. Well, I mean, I've got the digitals done, but I'm just building the ephemera. So, you know, if there's a certain something you want to see, or, you know, I'm just sort of decorating my pages as I go. And I'm going to ink around the edge here just to give it some more depth, and then I'm going to ink it on the inside also. So, we got Christmas coming up, and, you know, you want that special spot to record Christmas memories, or, you know, maybe you're just, you know, you need a gift for a coworker. It's something fast and easy. You know, you don't even have to necessarily do, you know, a full-fledged journal. You could just throw 2 or 3 pages together with cardstock on front, use one of the digitals to decorate the front of it. You know, you got this really cute little booklet, you know, or if you're giving gift cards, it's a really cute idea to put gift cards in, you know, like this thing. I mean, I know at Christmas time, sometimes I'll make homemade pecan logs, or homemade fudge, or cookies. You know, this is something that's cute enough. You could put, you know, in an envelope, you know, to send as a card with a note to, you know, a pen pal or family. You know, if you sort of a homemade Christmas card, you know, put it on top of one of the tins of fudge, you know, give it to your coworker or people at your church, you know, secret sister, secret Santas. I mean, there's a ton of things that you could do. Okay, so we have that. Now, I do want to add a bit of lace to this just because I think it looks cuter with lace. So I'm just going to, let me straighten up my edge of my lace here. And, you know, there's a lot you could do with this lace even. You could, you know, do it as straight lace. You could actually weave ribbon through the holes. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do. Just, you know, trying. I know we have one of the digitals coming up. I don't know if it's, let me see if it's tomorrow or if it's later on in the week. I gotta put the folder over here. I'm looking. Let's see, that's 1, 2. Okay, it's not 4. It must be. No. Well, oh, day 8 and day 9. We have a new date, especially. We have one of the things we're going to do is going to require a new DIY product. So I'm going to be releasing a DIY in the next, couple days. So we'll have it. I'm just using the Beacons Fabri-Tac across the top. It holds lace really, really well. I mean, you can use our glitter glue. I mean, you can use white glue even. Any kind of white glue. I just really, really like how the Fabri-Tac sticks. And I have it, so just stick my lace on there. Just bump it up to the edge. I'm just gonna cut it off, straighten it up a little bit, neaten it up. And like I said, you could do lace all the way around if you wanted to. I just sort of wanted it at the top, just sort of an accent, almost like the window ledging, where the little kids are looking out the window. Here we have that, and then I'm going to pull out my number 3 to stamp. A lot of times I will stamp off because I want it lighter. I actually want this to stand out darker with being the tree. So, yeah, just squish and hold it down for a little bit. Straight up, there you go. So, we've got that stamped. With doing that, we've got ephemera piece number 2 done. Oh, we're just moving right along, aren't we? Okay. Number 3 is pretty simple. We're going to do the altered paper clip. The first thing I do is take the paper clip. I take the longest end and put it to the outside, the smallest inside. So sort of like that. I just sort of, I mean, you don't have to put it in the center. That's just where I happen to put it. If you wanted to put it this way, vertical, you could. This has writing on it, so, which, I mean, you could do. I want mine to sort of stick this way, though, so, although, let's change it up a bit for this one. Here, we're going to do it sideways, so it sticks off the edge of our, no, we already have one like that. We did the large one. Let's do it off the top. Back to my original plan. Okay, so I am going to use Fabri-Tac for this because I'm actually going to put, my lace and my ribbon in there. And you could, if you don't want to deal with that, you could staple it. If you don't want to deal with the Fabri-Tac, I'm going to put this one on this corner over here. Sticky. Then I'll put a little Fabri-Tac on top because I put that red in there too. Try not to get it all over my hands. And I'm just going to fold it up just like I did the lace in a V shape and make it a little longer because I want to stick it down towards the bottom. And I'm going to put a little more glue on there because I want to make sure, that my paper clip's held in there, but I want to make sure my ribbon's stuck in there too. Okay. Then I'm just going to take my paper, put it down, squish it, and then what I always do is I just pick it up and sort of squish it. And you've got plenty of play with using the Fabri-Tac. It doesn't dry like the art glitter glue dries so fast, so I don't like using the art glitter glue for this just because of how fast it dries. And this sort of lets you scoot it around so you can get it lined up really well and nice and even. And it gives you room that if you want to move your ribbons around, you can. I'm going to slide that one over a little bit. I think I'll move this one over a little bit too. And just sort of squish it down. Okay, I got that where it's looking pretty good. Then I always like to, if I, glue two ends together, I like going back and re-inking because I want to make sure there's no white showing through on that. Okay. Let's put this back on here. So there's our little paper clip. So let me pull out our pages we've been working on, and let me get a new page to put in here. So put this in here. And I think, let's see, let me go back over here. We have our tag over here. We have our envelope here. Let me paper clip and paper clip on. And it just slides down over. Let's move it towards the center some. I have a ripped corner right there. I'm just going to slide my little tag up through there, under there, just to show you where it holds. And then I have my little card. I'm going to bring it over here and just tuck it back in here with this tag right now. We have some other pockets we're going to be doing, you know, later on, so I can move it around as I need to then. So just tuck that in there. And you see it's already starting to get sort of chunky with all our little ephemera. So again, we make the little journaling postcard, an ATC, and our little paper clip. And like on here, like I said, if you don't want to glue them in there, you could just take it, put it down here, and staple it in if you wanted to. So there is day number 3. We'll be back tomorrow with day number 4. We have, I know there will be at least 1 DIY, possibly 2, coming out later this weekend to the weekend. We will continue with the 25 days. So there will be ones released Friday, Saturday, Sunday over the weekend and all that. So there we go. So that is the end for day 3. We'll be back tomorrow with day 4. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're getting ready for Christmas. I hope you're getting excited as I am. Totally excited with the ephemera. You know, let me know if you're liking the digitals, or, you know, if there's something else you'd like to see or whatever. Just, you know, give me your feedback. That's what the comment section's for. So we will see you tomorrow with day 4. Have a great day. Bye.